how to watch a homework video for class. So, you found out that you're in a flipped class, and the teacher says you'll be watching the lectures in video form outside of class. What does that mean for you as a student? Let's look at some examples. This is Daniel. He's in a flipped math class. He knows he'll have lots of videos to watch his homework to prepare for class. And this is Aaron. He is also in a flipped math class and will have lots of videos to watch to prepare for class. Daniel and Aaron are different students, so how they watch the videos will be very different, but they have the same goal of being successful. Daniel knows he's easily distracted, so he watches the video in a quiet place, like a table at his house or a quiet corner at school. He collects study tools around him so they're nearby when he needs them. Aaron can't stand to be in a quiet place and finds he focuses better when there's a little bit of noise in the background. He also listens to his rock music on his headphones. We've looked at their study locations. Now let's look at how these two students take notes. Daniel feels he hasn't been very successful in math classes in the past, so when he takes notes, he writes down every example on the screen and tries to follow the steps the teacher is showing. Sometimes he even makes notes about the steps in the margins. While taking notes, Daniel sometimes misses an important step or statement from the teacher on the video. So he can stop the video and back it up to make sure he understands the point the teacher is making. Aaron finds he has lots of questions as he listens to the video or even a lecture in class, but he's afraid that he'll forget the questions before seeing the teacher to ask. So, to remember his questions, he folds his paper and writes the questions to ask at the bottom so he can remember them. If Aaron doesn't get his questions answered in class, he contacts the teacher and schedules a time to meet up and talk. If Daniel doesn't understand something from the video, he meets up with a classmate or two to discuss the concept before or after class. He also re-watches the videos if necessary, even if it's not the homework video for that night. Daniel realizes it's important to review to remember. This is Dave. He is also in a flipped math class with Daniel and Aaron. He too will have lots of videos to watch as homework to prepare for class. Dave is very frustrated with all of the videos to watch for class. He thinks it's way too much homework. He would rather spend his time doing other things. Dave also thinks that he knows where he can study best, and because he's been in a college class before, he doesn't think he has to study that hard. If he doesn't understand something, he doesn't ask any questions. Dave can't figure out why he isn't successful in class. He blames the teacher. Don't be like Dave. Be like Daniel. Be like Aaron. Be successful in your flipped classroom. Remember, preparing to pass the final exam begins on the first day of class, so start being successful today.